welcome back, Maverick Gamers. It's Dwayne here. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. What's with the background, Dwayne? Well, today is the first video in what I hope to be a long series of videos focusing on the Marvel Multiverse RPG. Now, you might not know this about me, but I'm a long-time comic book fan. In fact, I've been reading comics ever since I was a little kid. I'm 50 years old, so that's a lot of years. Not only that, but early on in my role-playing life, I actually deviated from Dungeons & Dragons for quite a long time, actually. I dove into the Marvel Superheroes role-playing game, from then TSR. Now, I've been following Marvel role-playing games ever since, and nothing's really quite captured the magic for me. Although they have had different iterations of the game, nothing really clicked. Well, that's all changed now that the Marvel Multiverse RPG is released into the wild, and I'm going to tell you, it's a pretty amazing game. Now, if you're worried about content, and you're worried about my Dungeons & Dragons, don't worry. I'm still going to have weekly D&D content for all of you out there who love Dungeons & Dragons, but I hope to supplement the channel with some additional Marvel Multiverse RPG content. Let's get started today and talk about the game and how the game plays. If you haven't picked it up already, I highly encourage you to head down to your local shop, grab a copy of the book, or, if you want, buy a digital version on Roll20 or other services. Marvel Multiverse role-playing game is a pure comic book experience and a role-playing game that you're going to get. Marvel has even leaned into the tropes, referring to the game as a 616-based game system. So for those of you who don't know, the 616 Marvel universe is actually the mainline Marvel universe that you're going to see in the comics, not the MCU or variants from What If comics. So they've used this sort of homage to create a game mechanic. In Marvel Multiverse RPG, you're going to grab 3 dice. Now, ideally, one of those dice is going to be a different color than your other 2 dice. The moment-to-moment gameplay is as simple as rolling all 3 of those dice and adding them together, and then overcoming a difficulty number that's assigned to the task. Now, the variance comes in the fact that that middle dice, which we call the Marvel dice, has a couple rules that affect the success that you're going to get when you total up those dice. For starters, if you roll a 1 on the Marvel dice, which is your alternate colored dice, that 1 immediately becomes a 6. And then you add the numbers up together, all 3 dice being total. Now, further to that, again, leading into the trope and the homage, is that if you roll a 6, a 1, and a 6, you've now gotten a 616 result, and that's called an ultimate success. An ultimate success is an automatic success in whatever task you're trying to do, and the Dungeon Master might flower it up with some extra little narrative flair here and there. Marvel Multiverse RPG can be played in a couple different ways, actually. You can play as pre-generated, pre-established Marvel superheroes, or actually Marvel villains as well, because as we all know in the Marvel Universe, villains sometimes become heroes. Or you can actually go and make your own pre-generated character. Now, if you're just starting off in the game, I highly recommend that you actually choose one of your favorite Marvel characters, so just a Marvel character that's pre-generated in the core rulebook. It's going to let you get to grips with the rules and understand how the flow of the game happens. When you feel you're ready to take it to the next step, the game has a tremendous section of the book dedicated to making your own character and customizing or even adapting characters from other comic books. I can see how playing in a pre-established game universe, especially one as intimidating as the Marvel Comics universe, can be a real kind of challenge for a lot of new players who are wanting to try a superhero genre game, but might not know a lot about the background. That's the beauty of the Marvel Multiverse RPG, is basically the developers have said, carte blanche, do what you want. You could take established lore that you might know from the movies, heck, you can even recreate your own Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you want to be beholden to the Marvel Universe, create your own offshoot universe altogether. There's no rules that say you have to play Marvel Multiverse RPG a specific way. Take what you know, blend it with what you think might be good ideas, especially with all the controversy and all the opinions floating around about how the Marvel Universe on the big screen is going these days. Why don't you go and make your own version of that and see how your players like it. Well, I hope the video actually captured your curiosity about the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. Like I said earlier, this video is the first in what I hope to be a series of videos focusing on this great new exciting role-playing game from Marvel. I'm also very excited because this marks the first step where I'm going to be delivering 2 types of content on this channel. Marvel Multiverse role-playing game content and Dungeons & Dragons content. I hope that you'll be able to tune in and get what you need from this channel, and as always, make sure you leave comments and let me know what you do like and what you don't like, and maybe how I can modify my content in the future. Take care, everybody. Have fun playing role-playing games. Before you go, I need your help. I'm trying to grow the exposure of what we do here at Maverick Games. My goal is to actually bring information to parents and students around the world in hopes that they can see gaming as a path forward for learning, academics, and even support of neurodivergency. Please subscribe, make sure you click on those notifications, and I hope that you'll find content here that will be helpful for you and maybe others. Thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in.